Dances. First, we'll ask you before we learn, do you make all of that up on your own, and then do you do everything in unison, or how does that work?
There is some choreography involved when we have a big group. A lot of the times when I'm performing just on my own, the key is to know the song really well, so you know the little ins and outs of the song, and to just kind of throw things in there that you like.
Just kind of take it.
Yeah, just take it.
Just go
Improv,
for it.
ad-lib, however you want to say it. So yes,
all right,
absolutely.
so now I've never done any bit of belly dancing.
That's great.
So where do we start?
Okay, so it's all about the hips.
All right.
It's all in the hips.
I have the skirt on. So
that's right. So if you just do side to side, and what we like to do is frame our hips with our hands, because that's where we want everyone to look. So
your hands, is that a big part of belly dancing?
It is. It is. Okay. You want pretty hands. Like that's right.
You're better at moving your hips than I am.
I've been doing this for a little longer than you, so that's okay. You just started. All right. So another thing, a very common move in belly dance is the shimmy. That's what everybody knows.
Shimmy.
So what you want to do is you want to soften your knees just a little bit, and you want to take your knees and go back and forth with them. Oh my goodness, you're an actor. Look at you. That's right. So the more you can go, the louder that little skirt is, and that's what we like.
It's not very loud.
You got it though. I hear it. I hear it.
Very faint.
All right. So that's a shimmy, and then you can do a top shimmy, which is just your shoulders back and forth.
Not the
back and forth on your shoulders.
That's even harder.
It takes a while to get those isolated
So do you do that in unison with your hips?
You can.
So how long does it take you to choreograph a whole routine?
Oh my goodness. Well, it depends on the length of the song, of course, and then how many people you're working with. So usually I like to work on something about a week before I present it to my class.
Okay.
But it's not too bad, and especially if I know the song really well. If I'm not familiar with the song, yes, it takes a while. You've got to know the music. It's all about the music.
And do you pick all the music on your own?
Pretty much. Pretty much, yes. I'll hear something and just, oh, I've got to do something with that. And I'll lay awake at night just going over things in my head on what can we do with this song. So,
okay, so we learned the shimmy and the shoulder shimmy.
Yes.
So what's next?
So another one is the figure 8 with your hips. So what I want you to do is push one hip forward. Now pull that hip back. Push this hip forward. And
we're making a figure 8.
Figure 8, yes.
Wait, that's a lot harder than it seems.
And if you follow with your hands, again, we get our hands in.
I'm more of a Macarena kind of gal.
And that's okay too. That's okay too. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
All dance is good for you. All right. And then another one with the hips is called an ami, and you're just going to do a little tiny circle with your hips. And the key is to keep your knees soft. You never want to lock your knees, because that gives you restricted movement in the hips. You want more movement in the hips.
And this is supposed to make, what do we call this?
That is a hip scarf, coin belt,
a coin,
hip sash.
Where do you get these in San Angelo?
In San Angelo, I actually sell them to my classes. I carry a big bucket with me for sale. And the Joy store on, I believe that's also Chadburn. They also carry some too. So.
Chadburn's the spot for belly dancing.
Chadburn is the spot for belly dance, that's right.
All right, so what's next?
All right, so let's do some snake arms. We're going to need a little room for this one.
Yeah, I have long arms, so
arms, yes, you do. You have very long arms. All right, so pull up. Act like you've got a beach ball right here. You're going to pull that beach ball up, let it drop, and wave bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. Adios.
Same thing on the other side. Pull it up, let it drop, wave bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to just do separate ones right now.
And then you put it all together?
And then you can do them
together.
There you go. That's right. And always lead with the elbow. Pull that elbow and that wrist up. Oh, very good. I like it.
I'm dropping the beach balls.
That's right. Drop all those beach balls. And then one more with the arms. Pretty arms. This is a wave.
How are we doing this one? Just going for it?
Lead with your wrist and pull up.
Okay.
Pull up. Pull up. I like to think of Karate Kid when I do these kind of moves. Wax on, wax off, that kind of thing.
Pull up, pull down. Pull up, pull down.
Pull up, pull down. That's right. And then if you wanted to do something very common, we have a head slide. So arms go up, head slides back and forth to your elbows. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
And the beginner class is tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
6:30?
That's right. No, 7. I'm sorry.
7 o'clock.
7 to 8.
7 to 8?
Yes.
And that is where again?
It's at Daynada at 901 North Chadburn.
All right. And if anyone is interested in belly dancing, that's where you need to be. I'll be right back.